And I can see the world healing. Maybe it's just a feeling, but I know there'll be a brighter tomorrow. A brighter tomorrow. How are you? For those of you who probably just happen to come onto this YouTube channel by, I don't want to say a mistake because I don't believe anything really is a mistake when it comes to discovering things or meeting people in whatever way, whether it be online. I always believe that it's part of your spiritual path to meet people, and it is always some maybe latent reason behind it. Well, I am OCO for those of you who you're now getting acquainted with me. At the time of this video, I probably have, I think, less than 100 followers, which really isn't that significant in terms of what I think of that. I just believe that in life we all start with small listeners, small gatherings, and if you have something spiritually good to offer the world, eventually those gatherings will grow exponentially. That's just my belief. Anyway, I think YouTube restricts your time of videos, so let me just get right into this. Most people would know this is actually my first YouTube video where I'm actually talking. I always sing, but I was encouraged by a group of friends on Facebook to do this because this is actually based on a Facebook post that I made on May 20th, 2020. And it has to do with my projections, just my thought processes concerning what I think is most likely to happen in terms of the COVID-19 situation that we're presently in. So on May 28th, 2020, I put up a post saying that the whole coronavirus issue is going to end July month end. Um, we're not there as yet at the time of this video. I said some developing countries will see the worst of the pandemic during June, like Brazil. Many other countries who recovered will be subjected to a lot of natural disasters, like hurricanes. And most countries will open, I'm reading, right? Outdoor, major outdoor, non essential places by August 15th, and almost all indoor places by the end of August. However, of course, mask wearing, ablutionary processes, social distancing will still be stringent rules fully in effect. There'll be a spike in mental illness cases due to post traumatic stress disorder, which is directly correlated to the pandemic, especially in places that were the epicenter of the whole pandemic. September month, most educational institutions will start reopening. Hand washing and quarantine protocols for even a simple cold will become more stringent in schools. October will see many air and seaports opening as governments will subsidize and bail out airlines, etc. Air travel will have stricter rules similar to after the September 11th disaster. Oil prices will rise again due to various transportation increases that are oil dependent. Yeah, at airports, I'm seeing your whole temperature being checked, etc. America will have social unrest due to her elections in November. Um, Economic collapses. Oh, based on the whole unresting, I know that at the time of this video, there are riots going on and protests also going on because of the recent issue with the policeman and the knee in the neck of the African American male. I had in another post I had predicted that there would be riots, but I did not give civil unrest due to anything of that nature with police allegations of brutality or any video being uploaded with evidence of brutality, nothing of the sort. What I had stated is that there would have been unrest, and these unrests would have been due to the pandemic itself. Because remember, human beings are social animals, and they do not take kindly to being under prolonged periods of incarceration. So I thought it would be an uprising due to that. But technically, I wasn't off in terms of the reason for the unrest. It's just that maybe there's an obvious reason and then there's a latent reason. And the underlying reason can probably be that people just need to get out of their domicile because they feel too restricted. And if you understand psychology, you will realize that human behavior is never based on just one factor only. All right. So anyway, I just said that November, America will have this social unrest due to our elections. Then economic collapses, which may have occurred due to the coronavirus, will cause joblessness. Many companies will file for bankruptcy, and there will be rampant food insecurity, leading to an increase in the already fragile issue of world hunger. The value of the dollar will decrease in many countries while the value of gold will increase. December 2020. This is good news. I believe that December 2020 will actually be mask free. We'll have relaxed travel restrictions. A lot of countries will be allowing people and airplanes to travel that they weren't allowing before. A lot of borders will be opened up, and many families who have not seen each other since the whole pandemic situation will be getting to see each other. So you're going to be getting to hug your loved ones during this time. There is talk of a second wave, hint of a second wave. I don't think that it will happen this year. I believe that it will happen within the decade. Due to a mutation, I think it probably will be 5 times more devastating. And then that's when you will have real restriction of travel. You will probably have mandatory vaccinations. And if you can't produce documents showing that you've been vaccinated, you will probably be restricted from traveling, or you will not be given visas. And that the virus will probably be branded with a new name. Please understand that these are just my cognitive projections, and that, as with anything else, this can be subject to change. My friends have told me before that it seems as if I have a prophetic voice, and most of the things that I say are going to happen, they eventually happen. So this is probably one of the reasons for doing this video. Blessings.